Would you believe me if I told you I've been working all night to make this video? Because I really don't know how to deliver this message without sounding just a little bit condescending. As many of you know, I was a former associate at Walmart, and my main responsibility was a maintenance associate. I was responsible for the cleanliness and safety of the store for its customers and associates. And for the longest time, it was an okay job until it wasn't. I left the company because they treated my wife like crap. She got let go from her job, and I decided to jump ship because I knew I was probably next, and not for any particular reason. They treated both of us like crap, and honestly, it was a toxic working environment. I don't feel I should have to put up with that. I would prefer working for myself over working for a big company because I know what I'm worth and I know what I'm capable of, and clearly they didn't know what I was capable of. Aside from self-worth, I really didn't feel like I had to justify myself to anybody because at the end of the day, most of the people that work there are younger than I am. Honestly, I shouldn't have to put up with the toxicity, the nonsense, the mismanagement, and just the terrible people. I felt like an outcast at that store. Like ever since I came there, it just didn't feel right to me. Let me paint a picture for you. There are people in that store that are friends with upper levels of management, salaried managers, coaches in this case. And these people are like regular associates. Company policy says that that's not acceptable. They do it anyway, and no one enforces it. Store manager, she goes out for drinks with people that are lower than her. Like, that store is so backwards, it's not even funny. It makes my first store, which is not too far from where I live, look like angels, and that store is terrible too. Honestly, I don't think I should have to feel like I'm not important. Another example would be when I was told I was essentially not a manager, which factually is true. But Walmart has always had the philosophy that you should empower your associates and you should encourage them to be leaders in their own right. As someone who's been doing maintenance for 13 years, I thought I had the skill set to empower the people that work with me to do better and give them the proper training and expertise so that they can also be good at their job. I've always had that kind of leader mentality of empowering my people to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I've always been corrected because they never agreed with my philosophy. Pretty sure that's not how that works. And for context, I've applied for leadership positions, 2 different team lead positions, which I was passed over. One I could have actually gotten, and the other I was completely dismissed because that particular manager had no interest in pulling me in the position in the first place. I did an interview and she basically passed me up for someone else. And honestly, I think that's where it all started. I just wasn't happy at the company. I guess it took me a while to figure that out. It's one of those situations, it's better late than never. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is if you're working for a company and you're having these kinds of problems, know your self-worth. If the proper channels that you have within your organization aren't working, get out. Walk away, find something better, because there are always other companies out there that would be more than happy to take you in. Anyway, that's all I really have. I'll see you guys next time.